just ending that losing skid. What was the most gratifying part of the game itself that you feel like led to the
Repeat the question.
most gratifying part? What are you taking most pride in how you guys won?
Oh, I think it was just taking everything that we did wrong in those games we lost and like getting it right. You know, we started the game on the right note. We didn't turn it over as much. We rebounded well. We got back on defense, and it led to a dominating win. So when you see the results, like that, it's pretty cool.
Obviously, with you defensively, players and coaches have raved about it for you this year. Do you feel like you're playing as good a defense as you played in your career these first few games?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm just getting back to my old self, just getting more comfortable. Um, with every game, we just getting more and more comfortable. Obviously, understanding our schemes and principles. My teammates having my back, it makes it a lot easier.
The mental reps that one gets when they're not playing.
Hmm.
How much has that played into you maybe seeing it from
Yeah,
that perspective?
it definitely helped. Like preseason, not playing, but really just like focusing on it. And then obviously in the summer, meeting with our staff, get an idea of what we want to do. Just because I was here for so long. So
Last thing I had was with the Wembanyama. What is like we see it,
yeah,
but from your perspective as a player, what's immediately jumping out to you as far as what he's been able to do so far this year?
yeah, obviously super talented. Um, they've started the year great as a team, 5-0, I think. But yeah, he's a talent. We've all seen like the highlights, some of the crazy stuff he's been able to do. So we're looking forward to the challenge tomorrow.
Mark, how just the way that Devin reads the defense as he comes off your ball screens and can dictate the action from that. How much did playing with LaMelo kind of prepare you for the way Devin can see the floor?
It helps. I think they're both great players in their own ways. I think both of them attract a lot of defenses. Like just their gravity on the court. Everybody's going to be focused on the guy with the ball in their hands the most. Both do things really well. So I think having him help.
And then how much just are you looking forward to getting more reps in that short roll? I mean, the more you score, the more they're going to come to you. And
Yeah,
you're going to be
I mean,
able
you
to
could
play.
even see it in the game yesterday. Just compared to the first time we played Utah, I was definitely more of a focal point for them. I think that led to a lot of our open shots. Um, you know, moving the ball really well, some open threes, open drives. Um, even if it's not me, it's just a good shot for the team. So
How much more comfortable are you feeling with that starting group?
comfortable. I think just with every game, you get more and more comfortable. So I'm in a good spot right now. And yeah, comfortable for sure.
Can you talk about when you're on the defensive end and you got guys driving at you or wings doing different things and whatnot? That kind of intention about when to make a decision versus when, like identifying the threatening drive versus something that's not
Yeah.
something.
I think it's just angles, how they're driving, who it is, who's guarding them. I think it's a lot of things that go into it. You kind of learn what guys are going to try and get to that rim, what guys are going to, either circle out or drop off, shoot a float or whatever. So I think it's just more personnel based. It's obviously different too, like who's guarding them. Is it like a bigger player in front of them? Are they like in front of them, behind them? Are they deep? So I think it just varies.
And when you're looking at kind of in that same situation, you get to the like late switch scenario. How do you read that? Is it just once they break a certain level or the free throw line that you commit to the ball, or?
I think it's more of a feel thing. Um, Let me think. Like the Memphis game, like Ja, that's a guy that's getting downhill. So a guy like that, if he turns the corner and the defender is beat, that's probably a situation I'm probably gonna veer, stay in front and let whoever was guarding him get my man. Whereas I'm trying to think, maybe like Kyle Anderson yesterday. That's probably a guy like he's not getting to the rim like that. Maybe he might slow step, but that's a guy like the guard will probably be able to stay in front. And I can stay home.
And last one for you, with the guys, with y'all moving the ball so much, 30 assists a couple of times in the last few games, a lot of guys getting secondary drives. Can you talk about your reads when you're like moving around off of your man being kind of engaged off the ball?
I think it's just reading the defense. If they're in scramble mode, if I'm like in the dunker, below the basket, try to like circle around. I think Ryan hit me yesterday off a little drop off when the defense was all out of place. Or if I'm like, up top and I'm setting the screen rolling, even if I'm not the one getting the ball, it might lead to like a swing and a Royce 3 or something. So I think it's just more what the defense is bringing, where I am on the floor in relation to the ball.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.